Yeah, to everyone out there on YouTube, this is Kelvin. I'm just going to talk about the Overkill show that I saw a few days ago here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm actually just on travel for work here in Albuquerque and was lucky enough to check out the Overkill show at the Sunshine Theater on July 16th. The show was fucking sick. I was actually really excited, looking forward to this show just because it was my first time seeing Overkill. Been wanting to see Overkill for a long time. And this Overkill tour is their first tour since the pandemic. So really hyped on that, and I was really excited. And I'm really excited I got to come out to a show. So the tour is Scorching The Earth Tour with Overkill, Exhorder, Heathen, and Sunlord. The show was at the Sunshine Theater in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I'll just kind of talk about each of the bands and then play a couple clips of each of the bands. So the first band was Sunlord. They're a sludge metal band from New York. I saw them last year when they opened for Destruction and Cavalera at Sunshine Theater. So, if you haven't heard them, they kind of remind me of Black Tusk and High on Fire. Just kind of, they have that sludgy guitar with a thrash, sound going on. But they're pretty cool. I really dig them. I wasn't familiar. I briefly checked out some of their music online. I believe you can find their album on Bandcamp. It's not available on Spotify. So yeah, be sure to check them out. I'll play a quick clip of them right here. And then next, Heathen. Heathen is a thrash metal band from San Francisco, so Bay Area thrash. Yeah, you can definitely hear that Exodus influence, that crunchy Gary Holt guitar sound. And I've been a fan of their last two albums here. So their last album right here, Empire of the Blind, came out in 2020. This is when I first kind of picked up on them. And then I went back and got their Evolution of Chaos album that came out in 2010. So, Heathen, from what I kind of gathered, they're mainly active in the 80s and early 90s, and then they took a long break. They were on a long hiatus and then came back and released Evolution of Chaos. And this is just straight up Bay Area thrash. If you like Exodus, Testament, Death Angel, this is definitely something that you'll enjoy. Their performance, actually, I was really surprised by them. It's my first time seeing them, and their vocalist is probably what stood out the most, and his name is David White. He's got a really high-pitched vocal sound, sort of like Joey Belladonna of Anthrax and Bobby Blitz of Overkill. So yeah, it was really fun, really sick-ass set. Really enjoyed it. I did recognize some of the songs from those last two albums that I got, and then some of those older albums I'm definitely gonna go back and check out. I'll play a quick clip of Heathen, but yeah, definitely, if you're not a fan of them, definitely check them out. And then next, Exhorder. So Exhorder, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, and according to the band, they're currently based out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And they also feature Pat O'Brien, formerly of Cannibal Corpse. And this is Pat O'Brien's like first time back playing live since he was dismissed by Cannibal Corpse back in 2019. If you don't know the story, you can look it up online, but it was a big story a couple of years ago, and he eventually got like kicked out of Cannibal Corpse. But it was cool to really see him, play music again. I was a big fan of his stuff when he was in Cannibal Corpse from, I don't know, like the mid 90s to like 2018. He put out a lot of like really cool like Cannibal Corpse albums, one of them being Kill, probably one of their best ones. But anyway, Exhorder, they're thrash metal with some sludge and power, groove metal. I seen them before, saw them like in 2019 when they played with Cataclysm in Mesa, Arizona. They pretty much kind of played the same like music the same songs back then. So, but it was just cool to see Pat O'Brien on stage. He definitely kind of stood out from the rest of the band. He's got like the long hair, boots and all black. He looks like a straight up death metal dude playing thrash. But it was a good set. I have their last album, the what's it called again? Oh, Mourn the Southern Skies. This is the CD I got when I saw them in Mesa. They've got like I think 2 other full albums that came out in the 90s, and that Mourn the Southern Sky was their like comeback album. But I'll play a quick clip of Exhorder right here. And then finally, Overkill. Like I said before, I was like super psyched to see Overkill for the first time. Overkill, just a legendary like thrash metal band from New Jersey, and Bobby Blitz has like the most like recognizable signature vocal style of any of the thrash metal bands. I was just like super pumped. I got tickets probably the day they went on sale, and I was just like super like looking forward to this. And luckily, I'm here in Albuquerque just for work, and was able to check out the show, and didn't have to worry about driving home like early that or late that night. But anyway, it was kick-ass performance. They just released their newest album, Scorched, back in April. So if you haven't heard Scorched, it's a banger. It's really sick, really kick-ass album. I myself have been more of a fan of their newer material. Like it wasn't until like their 2010 album Ironbound that I really kind of got into them. I heard a couple of their older albums, maybe just like one album, like Under the Influence. I think my brother had that album in high school, so I was already kind of aware of them. But for some reason, Ironbound just really like, I don't know, it really kind of just clicked with me. And I've been a fan of them. I have a couple of their more recent, I guess, after the Ironbound, like Electric Age. This one's pretty sick. I like this one. They played Electric Rattlesnake on their live set. And then I don't have White Devil Armory, but I got to get that one. But I got the Grinding Wheel. Did they play anything off Grinding Wheel? I don't really think they played any stuff off of Grinding Wheel. And then this one, Wings of War. This one's really good. I'm surprised they didn't play more stuff off this one. I really like Batshit Crazy, Welcome to the Garden State. This is I think these two, of these two, I'd say I prefer this one. But their new album is sick too. Yeah, they opened their set with Scorched, of course, their newest album, like title track. They played The Surgeon and I believe Wicked Place. So, yeah, really good album. I got this is like the actual like tour shirt that I picked up too. It's got the tour dates on the back. But yeah, I would say they played about 50% new stuff and then 50% like old stuff. They did 12 songs. I was able to take a picture of this set list. So yeah, 12 songs and 3 encores, and just a really fun, high energy show. The crowd wasn't as rowdy as the Cavalera Destruction Nervosa show last year at Sunshine Theater. I was able to get a good spot. It's worth the VIP admission ticket just to get the merch early and then get a good spot. But yeah, I found a good spot right up front, along the guardrail, and surprisingly I didn't get squished, which was cool, and none of the crowd surfers landed on my head. There was no moshing where I was at, so yeah, it was a good spot. The crowd surfers were pretty wild though. It was pretty cool, and I was just high-fiving everyone that was getting helped by the security guards. But yeah, it was a fun show. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, if you haven't seen Overkill before live or checked out any of their music, yeah, now's the time to do it, just because this is their tour right out of the pandemic, and they got a new album which kicks ass. So yeah, be sure to check them out. But yeah, I'll play a quick clip and then that'll be it. Yeah, thanks for checking this out, everyone. Yeah.
See you again. What a nice fucking turnout here tonight. God bless your heavy metal hearts. To my left,